Hey, Amara here with Millennial Moonchild, and I wanted to do my December Goddess Provisions unboxing for you. It is around 10:30 at night on a Friday. I wanted to get this video done while I still had, some of my makeup on from the day. I am very tired. You can probably see it in my eyes behind my glasses. Long week, but I'm happy to be home in my abode. I'm about to do this video. So this is December's Goddess Provisions box. I got it today on December 7th, and so I'm going to go through it quickly. It has less products in it than normal, so this video is actually going to be a little bit shorter, but I did want to go through what I got for you. So first thing we got is, I actually saw this on the Instagram, so I believe it's going to be a jade roller or crystal roller for your face. And yeah, that's exactly what it is. And so what this does, is similar to, I think it's called gua sha. Similar, but basically you take the roller and you use it to roll your face. So it's to help with lymphatic drainage out of your face. I'm imagining you're probably using it on some of your body, like the way you would a body brush. But if you're going to use it for your body and your face, you want to clean in between so you don't spread any oils or bacteria back to your face, which is more sensitive and can break out. But this is my second roller from Goddess Provisions. I got a green one, I think a jade one, in one of my first boxes, and so I'll probably give this one to my younger sister. She's 22, so she could probably use something like this. But yeah, I have a roller, and it's Rose Quartz. Second thing that I'm really excited about is we got a body and face illuminator, Rose Quartz inspired. So this is the second Rose Quartz thing, so I'm assuming this month's theme has to do with Rose Quartz. And so I'm excited because I'm really interested in swapping out my makeup for more holistic natural products. I tend to use more vegan products anyway, but I shop for most of my items at Sephora, and there's still some questionable ingredients even in their more natural lines, and so I'm really looking to transfer completely over. And plus, I suffer from adult acne, and while I know acne has a lot to do with internal, especially things with liver and digestion, I am working on the internals, and I also want to include the externals while I'm doing that. So very excited. It says it's for all skin types. It says drench your skin in a radiant rose ivory glow. Soften imperfections with a blend of pure plant oils. Carry the soft feminine energy of rose quartz to promote feelings of peace. So suggested use: apply 5 to 7 drops on freshly washed skin and can be used in place of a makeup primer. So yeah, very cool. I read the ingredients quickly. Safflower oil, apricot kernel oil, sweet almond oil, organic jojoba oil, organic aloe leaf oil, vitamin E, calendula or marigold, flowers and organic olive oil, rosemary leaf, organic neem seed oil, vanilla plantifolia, CO2 extract, and mica. So mica will be what your shimmer is. And all of these oils are skin friendly, and so they're supposed to mostly be non-comedogenic, so it shouldn't clog your pores. And as somebody whose skin is oily, this looks like it could be good, especially with the rosemary and the neem and the aloe and the calendula. Those are really good skin products. So I'm excited to try this. I'll take a few drops and see if I can swatch it on my wrist for you. So this is what it looks like. 3 drops there, and I'm going to rub it in. So, ooh, that is pretty. I'm excited to try this. I'm curious if they have other shades. This is a pink. If they had a bronze or a copper for people of color. I'm gonna check their website to see. Even though this could definitely work, it's pretty sheer, so it probably would be universal. But I would love to see a gold or a copper and see how that works out. And it smells nice. It's vanilla. That was one of the second to last ingredients. So I definitely smell vanilla. And something else. It's probably those herbs like the rosemary or something. But it's not rosemary, but it's something other than vanilla that I can't quite pick up. The thing is that when you rub, so this is what it rubbed in. So the sheen is kind of gone when you rub in. So it might not be great as illuminator. I don't know. I have to see and I have to play around with it. I need at least 4 or 5 good days of using this and checking my face at the end of the day to see what I think about this. All right, next thing. So this is called a Zen and Meow mandala. And so this is apparently a crystal grid, so you can place your crystals on here. I have to look up what the mandala shape is. I do see the flower of life in the center, and so it might just be like an extension of the flower of life. But I would want to look on the website to see if there's an actual more condensed meaning or explicit meaning of what this symbol is. I'm not a huge user of crystal grids. It's not something that I've really gotten into, but I do have them. I get them with my Goddess Revisions box. They are sitting on my sacred space behind me here, but I just haven't really gotten around to really learning that much about them. I will say with any like spiritual practice or endeavor, it's really important to follow your intuition and your heart. And my intuition hasn't really been leading me here necessarily. But that's not to say that it won't in the future. I just haven't necessarily been drawn to crystal grids just yet. Next thing, and my hair is belling out here. It's been in a ponytail all day. So, all right. So we got some oracle cards, another oracle deck. So this is the Crystal Grid Oracle Card Deck, 48 cards by Ashley Levy. It says, allow the Crystal Grid Oracle cards to give you messages from universal source energy. This special guidance from our crystal allies reveals hidden messages, provides insights, and offers suggested steps for moving forward, giving you with clarity and confidence. And so, as I started my spiritual journey, I used oracle cards quite a lot. Like I loved my Isis Oracle deck, but I haven't used them in a really long time. It's kind of it's seen as a form of divination where you kind of like trying to gather information for your soul and for your your own guidance. And so as I've kind of progressed more in my spiritual journey, I don't use them as much because they're just a tool. Ultimately, the guidance has to come from here. And behind it is that, here is kind of guiding you to kind of the cards that you need to pick for that time. So I just haven't been needing them as much, but I definitely will try these out. So I do like cards, and sometimes they're just quick and easy if you don't have time for like a prolonged, meditation and journaling. You can just pick a few for the day, if you want to get some clarity around an issue and how to think about it. So these are definitely useful for things like that. So I'll definitely give these a try. Another thing that I got in this box is a bath bomb. So, Life Flower. It says plant-derived wellness. I apologize for the light. It is like 10 o'clock at night here. And so, so the ingredients are naturally derived sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda, citric acid, cornstarch, Epsom salt, organic coconut oil, witch hazel, grapefruit essential oil, organic sage, hibiscus petals, cleansed and charged with rose quartz. So it has a very light citrus grapefruit scent, and so I love baths. I haven't taken one in a minute, and I definitely need one. Not tonight though, it's a little too late, but so I'll definitely be using these, using this I should say. And I've tried to make bath bombs before with these ingredients, but I never quite got the consistency right. So I might try again, but I really like this. This is really cool. Looks like there's a rose quartz crystal in here too, actually. So that's cool. Yeah, it is. It actually serves as the crystal because there is no crystal in this one. And so every box comes with a crystal. This is the first time that I've noticed that the crystal is actually infused. Sorry about that, ran out of memory. So, as I was saying, every box comes with a crystal, and this is the first time that I can remember getting the crystal infused in something else. Like, I've had a candle before with, like, a small crystal in there, but I think I've usually got a separate crystal. But, so the rose quartz is in here. But rose quartz is one of the most common crystals, so I already have one. I have more than one, so this is just going to kind of add to it. I would have preferred a more lesser-known crystal, which I've gotten some ones that I've never heard about before from Goddess Provision. So a little like meh, but it's okay. All right, and then the last thing in the box is some chocolate. So it's called Fine and Raw, Lucuma and Vanilla. And so you can see that there. Lucuma and vanilla is right here on the bottom. So the ingredients are organic cacao bean, organic coconut sugar, organic cacao butter, organic ground lucuma, organic whole ground vanilla. Lucuma, I think, is a root vegetable from Central America. Don't quote me. But so this, it just smells like cocoa butter. I'm not a chocolate person. Not really. So I'm probably gonna give this to my sister. She'll probably enjoy it a lot more than me. But it is nice that these are like there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients in this chocolate. So compared to the chocolate you get at the supermarket, or the store, like I love Reese's peanut butter cups. Like the ingredient list is like so long. Half the stuff I can't even pronounce. It's like maltodextrose and soy lecithin and natural flavor, like all this stuff that your body really doesn't need, and it can be harmful in some cases. And so I really appreciate that this is just really simple and it probably tastes good. And so yeah, it looks like it's got 13% of your carbohydrates, 12% of your fiber, 23% of your sugar intake, 10% of your protein intake, 50% of your iron, and 5% of your potassium. So pretty decent, nutritional value for a chocolate bar, which is, ultimately chocolate comes from the cocoa tree, as my parents from Jamaica say, but it originally was a good, healthy thing to eat before we, for lack of a better term, bastardized it with a whole bunch of milk and sugar and all this extra stuff that it really doesn't need. It is bitter, but you can add things to it to keep it sweet without making it harmful to your health. So I appreciate that this company, Fine and Raw, seems to have found a way to do so. I'm not going to try it because I don't like chocolate, but I'll see what my sister has to say about that. And that is it. The card, let's look for that. I don't know where it is about what the theme. Oh, here we go. So the theme of this is called Crystal Wisdom, which I'm not sure because we get a crystal in every box, and the crystal theme for this one really was rose quartz. But anyway, the monthly mantra: I'm tapped into the divine wisdom of the crystal being. So that's different. I wonder about the crystal beings. I might have to look them up. But yeah, this is everything here. Oh, it looks like they have an extra digital bonus, Love and Light School Crystal Bath Recipes. So it says access bath enhancing recipes that use crystals, essential oils, and aromatherapy to restore and rejuvenate your energy. That is right up my alley, so I will definitely be checking these out. And so, yeah, and here's a crystal grid on their card. So that's it for this unboxing. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Talk to you soon. Adios.